Hi, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to format images in any of the Google programs. Just remember, to insert an image, you do not have to open up a separate Google tab. You can do it right within the program. I'm going to go to the Insert tab, Image, and I'm going to search the web. And this will bring me up a search box where I can type in whatever image I'm looking for. So maybe if I was looking for an image of a dog, it will give me a bunch of different options and I can scroll down and pick the image that I like. And once I insert the image, I'm able to resize my image. And right now my image is just square, rectangle-ish, boxed corners, nothing very attractive. So we're going to take this image and we are going to format it so it looks a little more appealing. Okay, so the first thing that we can do is we can change the actual shape of the image. So it no longer has to be boring and square. To do this, if I go up to my crop image, if I go next to it, there's a little drop down that says mask image. When I click on this button, it'll give me a bunch of different shapes and call outs that I can make my image now appear in. So maybe think of it like a cookie cutter. Okay, so I'm maybe going to put my dog in a heart. So it's going to cut my picture of my dog out into the shape of a heart, just like a cookie cutter would. There's some more things that I can do with this image. Maybe I want a border color around the outside of my heart. So I can go to the pencil, which is the border color, and I can pick a color that would like. I can then go on to the border weight and I can change the thickness of that border. So I can click on my thickness, make it a little thicker. And if I go over one more, I can change the line. So I can choose a solid line, a dotted, dashed. I can choose different kinds of line patterns. So this is already starting to add a little bit of dimension to my image. I can even do more stuff if I want to get more advanced. If I click Format Options, there are a variety of different options here. For example, if I have a certain color scheme that I'm going with, maybe I'm doing a poster that is all different shades of blue. I can click on No Recolor and I can go down and I can find a picture that maybe has a blue tint to it so it matches my scheme. Of course, if I don't like any of these color options, I can always go back to No Recolor. If I go to adjustments, I can change the transparency of the picture, so that's how see-through the picture is. The further along the bar I drag it, the more see-through it becomes. Same with brightness. I can adjust the brightness, the contrast. Again, if I make changes and I'm not happy, I can click the reset button. Next is the drop shadow. This is a shadow that would appear underneath the bottom of my heart as if my light source is coming from up top. I can choose a color for my drop shadow, and then I can choose the distance that I want my shadow to come out. If I want my shadow to be blurred, I can have a blurred shadow. The last thing that I can do is a reflection, as if my dog is looking into a mirror, it would reflect the image on the bottom. So to do reflection, I can change the distance of the reflection. I can change the size, how much is being reflected. If I don't like any of those choices for my drop shadow or my reflection, I could just click off the box and it will take it away. So these are just some options that you can do to take your picture from bland and boring to something a little more appealing and entertaining to look at. So feel free to use any of these different skills when creating any of your projects in slides, sheets, docs, or drawing.